Just wanted to quickly add that I am not a medical practitioner. This is not medical advice. This is just my story. Hey friend, so if you're here, you are interested in either learning about GLP-1 medication, tirzepatide, or semaglutide. I'm going to tell you my experience with both. I've tried both and what worked for me, why I've loved it, and then also where I get my medication that's way less expensive than most med spas that sell it for like anywhere from $900 to $1,600 a month. So a couple of years ago, I was feeling super frustrated. I had had 3 babies in 4 years and I could not lose the weight after that 5th baby. I have 5 kids altogether. And after my 5th baby, I was just feeling very stuck. I was almost 40 years old and I had tried everything. I was eating perfectly balanced macros. Every meal I had a scale at my desk, one in my kitchen, so that even if I like DoorDashed a meal, I could like weigh the ingredients and make sure all of my macros were perfect. I was lifting weights 2 to 3 times a week and nothing was working. I wasn't losing a pound and I was so frustrated. So I was venting to one of my friends one day on Marco Polo and she was like, "Oh, Corinne, I have to tell you, like, this is what I've been doing and this is what most people who suddenly look really good or they lose a bunch of weight, this is what they're doing too. And it's just called GLP-1 medication." She was like, "Today's actually my day to take it. So let me just show you." So she like pulls it out of her fridge and shows me like how easy it is. She puts it in the syringe. She sticks it in her fat in her belly and is like, "See, it doesn't even hurt. I don't even need a Band-Aid." And I was just like, wow, that does seem like so amazing. And she was like, "Yeah, it really helped me from like my stuck point," where she was like, I was eating really healthy. I was going running every day and I still couldn't get back to like the healthy weight that I wanted to get to. And so I decided to try it. And I tried semaglutide first and I was super sick on semaglutide. Like I wasn't hungry for anything. I had no appetite. I was really tired. I just felt super nauseated and sick. So I was like, I don't know if this is worth it. And then I switched to tirzepatide and everything changed. I felt amazing on tirzepatide. I have 0 side effects and I was able to lose 40 pounds, which is amazing, and go back to what was most important to me was just being able to wear my old clothes. So I wanted to be able to wear my favorite dress and my favorite pair of jeans that had been hanging in my closet for months without me, actually like years, without me being able to wear these clothes. So people will always ask me like, how long did it take? And I was able to lose that 40 pounds in 3 months. That was really quick. And I think it helped that I was already eating macro balanced meals and high protein. Every body is different, but typically most people see results right away. Like usually people start losing weight even like the first week, the first month. I can tell a difference like 24 to 48 hours after I take the medication. Also, just important for me to add in here really quickly, I never feel like I don't have an appetite. I feel like I want to eat. I want to eat my favorite things that I love. I just feel like I can eat a healthy portion instead of feeling like I need to eat a ton, like a whole pint of ice cream. I can eat a few bites and then feel great and be done. I lost all of that 40 pounds on a microdose, which just means the smallest effective dose possible. So with tirzepatide, that's 2.5 milligrams. And I have continued to microdose that for ever since I started. Now, if you have a BMI under 28 like I did, then you can qualify for microdosing without any particular BMI. If you're wanting to do weight loss where you would increase your dose because you have a BMI of 28 or higher and you have more to lose, then you can do their weight loss program. But the prices are really amazing. For microdosing, it's $279 a month. Right now, there's a special, and then it's normally $299 a month for microdosing. And then for the weight loss, it's about $400 a month right now with the July special. So the most frequently asked question that I get is, do you have to stay on it forever? And the answer is no, you don't have to stay on it forever. I'm planning on staying on it forever, not just for weight management, but also for all of the other added benefits. It reduces the risks of so many diseases like heart disease. It lowers your blood pressure. It lowers your chance for type 2 diabetes. For me personally, it has completely eliminated my back pain. I used to have horrible back pain. I have no back pain anymore. I used to get arthritis in my left thumb. I'm not getting that anymore because it reduces inflammation. I used to have hot flashes. I was getting hot flashes as I approached 40 because I was perimenopausal. I have no hot flashes as long as I'm on it. If I go a little too long, then I feel the hot flashes coming back. So that's absolutely from the tirzepatide. I'm just able to fit into my old clothes and feel like myself and have more energy. I've not felt tired at all on tirzepatide. And in fact, I feel more energy. It just makes me feel like my best, healthiest self, which is amazing, which is life-changing, which is so much better than feeling like I'm working out and trying so hard and nothing is working. They've also done studies, like you can look this up on PubMed, that have proven that GLP-1 medications can help reduce the risk of dementia, which runs in my family and both sides of the family. So that is reason enough for me to want to stay on it forever. And one of the other huge benefits is that I don't feel uncomfortable taking family pictures. I used to hide behind my kids. I used to stand kind of behind them or stand behind my husband, and I don't feel like I have to do that anymore. I don't have to hide. I can just be myself. People always ask me, will my hair fall out? So as you can see, I have plenty of hair. I did have some hair loss at first, and that's not because of the medication. That is because when you have rapid weight loss, which I lost 40 pounds in 3 months, then your body will typically respond to that sometimes with hair loss. And for me, it was very similar to when I had my babies. I lost some hair, but it grew back just fine. Another concern is people will say, I don't know if I have a BMI that qualifies for this. But if you're just doing microdosing, you don't have to have a certain BMI to qualify. So the special that they're running is just through the end of July that makes the microdosing $279 a month, or the weight loss $400 a month. That's for Tirzepatide. Semaglutide is even a little bit less expensive. I recorded some videos for you that I'll also link that have those pricing options that shows you how to do that. But if you have any other questions, please feel free to email me. But this has completely changed my life. I'm so grateful to my friend who told me what was working for her, because it changed my life. And so I hope this helps you too.